Hi, my name is Peter from SourceSage. So a quick overview of what SourceSage does. So basically, we are an e-commerce platform which is targeted at empowering small business owners to sell their things online to not only retail consumers, but to other businesses as well. So unlike the other platform builders out there like Wix or Shopify or Shopmatic, we are actually a homegrown business who created a product that's specifically targeted at Singaporean businesses. So our target audience is basically the SMEs, and we are also supported by the government as well. So on a consumer level, we have the online store builder, which allows SMEs to create a e-commerce platform in the form of a website where customers can simply go onto their website and check out their products. And then we also have the SME connector. So what this does is that it connects their products to the procurement systems of the large enterprises, whereby those NMC buyers can actually buy their products. And this is typically in larger volume. So now that we are done with the introduction, we'll go through a quick run through of our backend on how you guys can actually get started on SourceSage. So let me share my screen. Okay. Yep. So basically, you guys can go to seller.sourcesage.co, and then there is a free trial button. So over here, you can actually create a free trial. You just need to input your email address, your password, as well as your store name. So this store name will actually generate a URL based on the name here. So if you have a shop called, let's say, peter.shop. So if I type in Peter shop here, it will actually create a URL with Peter shop inside. And not only that, you can choose the different templates available for you. And this will be pre-filled once you register your account with us. So once you are done with that, you can basically log in and you will be able to access a dashboard like this. So I'll be using a demo account. Yep. So upon logging in, you should be able to access a dashboard which looks something like this. On the left-hand side, you have all the functionalities that you can access. So to give you guys a better picture before we begin, let me show you what a finalized online store will look like. So this is one of our clients. So basically what you see here is a fully operational website, and you can see the different components available. So just a quick run through. At the start, usually what we have on the front of the web page is a banner. So the banner can contain a call to action, maybe a shop now button. And then there are different categories as well. This is to enhance the user browsing experience. For example, if I just want to buy dresses, I can click on this and it will filter down all the results. And then they can also put like a featured product component, as well as a link to their social media. And then if you have a physical store, you can put an API which links to Google Map. And then you have the footer at last. So this is something that you can actually build using our platform solution. So to begin with, if you want to create your own homepage, what you want to do is to click on online stores and then pages. So under the pages itself, basically you can create multiple pages like about us, compliance, contact us, homepage and all. And then you can of course create custom pages as well. So to begin with, of course, you want to click on the home page. So this is where you can access everything that you need. So for demo purposes, I'll start on a fresh page. So let's go on this. So this is a fresh page whereby there is nothing in. So for starters, it will be pre-filled with the template that you require. Of course, if you want to change the template anytime you want, you can just go ahead here and click. But for demonstration purposes, we'll start with a blank page. So how do I create a website using components? Basically, you click on this All Components tab on the top left-hand corner. And then you'll be able to access the different components which I went through before previously. So we'll start off with a banner. So I'll choose something like this and then I'll drag it in. So I have a banner here. So to edit the whole banner itself, go to the top right hand corner and then there's an edit icon. So you click on this and then you delete and you upload your own image. So I'll be using this banner which I created previously. Okay, so you realize that the banner is a little bit thin. So if you want to adjust the sizing, you go to this thing called padding and you increase the number of pixels. So to make the banner bigger, you increase the pixel number. So something like this is fitting to the screen. And then if I don't want this text in the middle, I can just delete it. Okay, so now we have a banner that's operational. So now maybe we can do a text or product. So we'll click this text in and then we'll fill it in here. So for the text itself, basically what you see is what you get. So you can just backspace and then type in whatever you want. So maybe I will do a featured product. And then you can also change the alignment of the text. So you can put it to the center or to the right, anywhere you want it to be. So we'll just leave it as the left-hand side. And then now I want to add, let's say, to a product. So how do I do that? I can just click on this add row here. And then I can choose the different rows that I require. So I just need one row. So I'll choose one single gray bar. So now this row is created. I can actually add a component here. So we have multiple components like text, images, buttons, widgets, infos, and whatever you will basically require. So for this purpose, maybe I'll add a product card. Yep. So this will allow you to feature some of the products that you want to put out. So to edit what products you want to feature, you click on this edit icon. And then you will load your product list. So you basically delete the selected products here. And then you drag whatever products you want to feature. So I drag this, maybe a dress, and then a handbag. Okay. So just like this, I have created a product feature column. So of course I can edit the look of the products as well. So you go to cut design. You can change the number of products per row as well as the design. So if I go full image, this is how it will look like. So it will not show any text or anything. And then I can do a border as well. So this gives it like a cut feel to it. So once I'm satisfied with this, I can probably add other components as well. So I can do a plain component from scratch. So maybe I'll just drag a text box in again. So I'll delete the whatever's inside. And then now I'll add a start from scratch. So I'll create a category component. So what I'll do is I'll select maybe 4 rows or 3 rows. So maybe I'll do 3. And then within each row, I can actually add a component by itself. So I'll add an image, and I'll add image, and I'll add image. So I'll display a total of 3 images. So why am I doing this? Is because I want to create something like this whereby I can feature different categories. So in order to upload the image, I just delete and then I upload. Maybe I'll do a bottom. Okay. And then the width is the sizing. So again, you want to make it relatively big. So we go for like 400 pixels. So there you have it. And then we'll edit the rest as well. So we'll do dresses. And then 400 pixels. And then lastly is the tops. And 400 pixels as well. Okay, so now that the images are up, you can actually edit the images themselves. So if you want to create a margin, meaning to say that you create a border around it, you can do that. You can create a round effect as well. So let's say if I increase this to like 50, you realize that the image rounds up. This gives it a more simple feel to it instead. So I'll just change this as well. Okay, so now that we have this done, what we want to do is to create a call to action. Meaning to say, if I were to click bottom, it will direct the user to a page that you want them to. So in this case, we don't have bottoms, but we have backs. So I filtered down the URL to backs. So I just copy this link here, and then I can attach it to the image here. So same for the rest. So I filter down the dresses. And then I'll paste the link as well as the top. Okay, not to worry on how to create the products. All this we'll go through right after we're done with the online store. So now you can see they are all linked. So if I were to click, it will actually bring me to a page. And then lastly, maybe we can create a Google Map link if I have a physical store. So I just drag this, I choose, I drag, and then I update accordingly. So once you're satisfied with whatever you have created, you can save and publish. Or you can sneak peek first. So this is the actual website itself. And then once you're satisfied, you can actually link it. So this is how you access the builder. There are much more comprehensive functions that you can use. And once you're satisfied, you just save and publish. So the URL will be generated as well, as per what that you created before. Okay, now that you know how to create an online store, this is just basic functions. Of course, you can explore deeper. We will show you how to create a product itself. So for products, all you have to do is to go to catalog and then click on products. So once you're in, you'll be able to access all the products that you have created before. So right now we'll be creating a base product. So what is a base product? It's basically the main SKU. For example, if I want to create, say, a green dress, and then I'll just create a, let's say, prom dress, something simple. And then all the fields in red are required. So typically a description should contain all the important information with regards to the prom dress, because when we are buying online, there's a lack of information. So we should ideally provide all the information in the description. So for dresses or for clothing, typically you want to include stuff like the sizes available, the material, a size chart, washing instructions and whatnot. So you can fill this up here under the description, but I'll just fill some random text for the time being. And then for the selling price itself, is the actual price that you'll be selling at. And then the original price is what you get if you want to create a strike out, like a discount kind of look. So if, let's say, if I put 100 here, you'll strike off the 100 and then show this 89 as a discount. So this can be quite a useful feature, especially for those who like the thrill of seeing a discount. And then you can choose the category as well. We have a set of pre-filled categories, so you just have to type down the category that you want to choose. For example, if I choose dress, then all the available dress categories are here. So I'll choose the dress. And then of course, if it comes with a brand or manufacturer, you can write it down and the users are able to view it. And then lastly is the variants. So for variants, you can create up to 3 different variants. So what are variants? Variants are in the sense that if a dress has different sizes or different colors that you want the users to be able to select when they're checking out, you can include them here. So in this case, we'll do color for the first one. And then maybe we'll do blue, green, red. And then we do size. And then we can do like maybe S, M, and L. So we created 2 variants with 3 separate variants each for each individual variant. And then right now, this option is should variant be collapsed under a single listing. If this option is not selected, basically the user will be able to see all the variants on the catalog. Ideally for retail wise, we tend to collapse this because we don't want to confuse the users with a lot of products. And then once this is done, you can actually submit and this will create the base product. So now you want to include the images for the variances. So you can do that by clicking on the base product which you just created. So you see this is the product we created and then we click to enter. So if you need to edit the description and all, you can click edit product. And then right now you get to edit every single variant that you require. So for this example, I will click for this blue dress, which is S size. I can click edit variant. Over here, I can edit the price. So let's say for some clothing, maybe if it's an L size, the pricing may be more because more material is needed. So in this case, maybe for this, if it's the L size, I can maybe change the price to like $93. So what this does, if the user selects blue and L, they will have to pay 93 instead of 89. And then of course you can set the MOQ if required. And then this is where you can upload the images. So for sample wise, I'll just upload what we uploaded before, which is this, the dresses. Yep, so once this is uploaded, I can actually turn this product on. So what I mean by this is once I turn this on, the product will be available on your catalog. Yep, so this is the product that we just created. This is how it looks. You can see the strike through which I created as well as all the size. And then you realize I can't select the remaining sizes because they are not turned on. So let me now enable for green M. So for green, maybe because it's a different color, you can of course upload a different image. So I'll upload this image instead. And then I'll submit. So when this is done, the user will basically get to see the different images. So for example, if I choose green, I get to see the green color instead. So here, if I change to green, the image will change accordingly. So I get a better visualization of the color that I've chosen. So you can do this for the different colors. And then of course, for this payment gateways and all, it's all integrated into the system itself. So all you have to do is to just link this to your bank account, and you can sign up through Stripe as well. And the payment gateway is basically completed. So you don't have to do any additional integrations or anything like that. Okay, so now we basically covered the two basic components. So one is to upload products and the other is to create your homepage. So now we'll go on to some additional customizable features. So we'll be going back to the online store again, and then this time we'll click on general. So this will allow you to customize minor details on the page. So for example, the store logo itself. So this is a sticky header, as you can see the logo. It follows along the website. So this is important for branding, especially in an online context. So to have your logo available to the customer when they're browsing your webpage is actually quite important. So you can actually input your logo. And not only that, your favicon as well. So what is a favicon? It's this little icon you see at the top left hand of a browser tab. So this is the favicon. And then you can include a brand color as well. So the brand color actually creates the color of the different buttons as well as the highlight of the text. So see, if I go ahead and highlight something, it's in the brand color. So this creates a very cohesive feel when you're creating your website. And then of course you can customize the header as well. So what you want to feature on this top header bar. So you can change the color of your header as well as create different tabs. For example, if I want to do like a promotion tab, in-store or pre-order tab on the top, I can actually do that by creating a new link here. And then you can also design a footer as well. So for footer wise, it's at the bottom here. This is sticky across the different pages as well. So you can create a footer by choosing the different templates available, and then you can customize accordingly. So the function of the footer is actually similar to the online store builder as well. And then lastly, you can of course link your web page to, let's say, your WhatsApp chat, your Facebook chat, as well as create a booking system through Calendly. So that's pretty much it for the basic functions of our online store builder. Of course, you can continue to explore the other functions that we have, including like promo codes, accessing your Google Analytics dashboard, giving preferred discounts to users. We have much more features that you guys can utilize to improve your online store. And then, of course, if you need any help, you can always click with the chat with us function, and this gives you a live support to somebody who can help you. Yep, so that's pretty much it. I hope this session was informative. Thank you all for your time.